Today we're going to be taking a look at this portable griddle stand. They sent this to me at no charge for this review. And today we are going to look at both the pros and the cons, the good and the bad. And the good is that it is a large portable griddle stand. This right here is a 22-inch Blackstone griddle. You got an extra preparation table here on the left-hand side, which is going to hold another 60 pounds. And you got 80 pounds down here on this shelf. And you can also see that it will hold a 20-pound propane tank if you're using that for your griddle. Now, the overall length of the table is 43 inches. When you add the handle, you're out to 50 inches. You do have a nice handle on here, which we're going to show you in just a minute how that handle works and the convenience of carrying this from one venue to another. The front side is very nice. You do have a bottle opener here if you wanted to have a couple of drinks. Now, if you are on concrete or a smoother surface, it does have 3-inch wheels on it, and they are locking wheels so that it doesn't roll downhill. And it's a really easy move with these 3-inch wheels. They are smooth. 2 of them rotate 360 degrees so that you can make it around corners and move this flawlessly. You do obviously, you can hear my utensils clanging here on the side. So you've got a bunch of S hooks here, which will allow you to put your turners, your tongs, whatever favorite utensils you have, we're going to hang right there. Next thing we have on the back side is your seasoning tray, and you can put your oils here, you can put your seasonings here, you can put your scrapers here, and then you've also got a paper towel holder that is on the back side here as well. So what we have are a lot of pluses, a lot of good things to talk about on this griddle stand. It's a sturdy stand. The wheels lock out, or the legs lock out, and so we don't have to worry about this rolling. We don't have to worry about this folding. We don't have to worry about the stability of the structure itself. So let's talk about some of the cons. Number one, if this is in fact the front side of the griddle, I am now reaching over my griddle, or I'm reaching around my griddle to grab my seasonings. It's a nice seasoning tray, but it's on the back side of the griddle. So I could, if I wanted to, I could turn my griddle around. No big deal. I get that. I understand that I'm kind of making embellishing on what's going on here. But I'm not embellishing about the paper towels. Paper towels are nice to have, but if this is the front of the griddle, I've got a fire hazard now, because the paper towels could slip in with the wind underneath my griddle tray into the flames, catch on fire. Then you've got big issues. Can I turn this around? Absolutely. It's not a big deal, but then I want you to notice the placement of the paper towels again. It's always going to be a fire hazard, or it's just going to be in the way of your work. So the con here is the placement of your paper towel holder. I don't think it's reasonable. It should be off to the side. It should be somewhere other than directly behind or in front of the griddle. Personally, I wouldn't even have it on here at all. As for the seasonings, I think that they need to be right here where I can access them easily and conveniently in front of my food. So that means I would have to have this be the front, and now this is the back. What I'm saying is front and back is going to be optional, and you can design this any way you want. You can use this any way you want. Just personalize it, customize it, make it your very own. The next thing that I want to talk about here is the portability. Now, if this was staying up, not a big deal. It's great. It's a strong table. It's a movable table on wheels. I really like that. But if I'm folding this up to make it portable, then I've got to take the side table off. Not a big deal. That happens on all of these. However, what goes next is makes it just a little bit inconvenient. The side table has to come off. The seasoning tray has to come off. To make it portable, the handle has to come off. For this to be portable, on this other side, all of my S hooks have to come off. For this to be portable, I've got to take wing nuts out of the bottom tray. I'm telling you what, I would not take the time to remove wing nuts. I wouldn't take the time to put the wing nuts in. I think that there's enough tension in here to hold this bottom tray in without the wing nuts. What they do give you is a bag to store all of your stuff. It's a bag large enough for your handles. It's a bag large enough for your S-hooks. It's a bag large enough that's going to hold your wing nuts, and it's a bag that's going to be large enough to hold the tools that you're going to need to take the handle off. They do say in the manual that to set up and to tear down is 3 to 4 minutes. And with those numbers, I'm going to disagree. I think it's going to take you at least 10 minutes to get properly set up, and I also think it's going to take you at least 10 minutes to get properly tore down. In my opinion, this is a really nice griddle table if it was staying in one place over an extended period of time. Making this portable is just adding more work to your camping trip, and it's adding more work to your meal time and your prep time. Some people are not going to have an issue with that, but when I'm hungry, I just want to put my table out, get my griddle fired up, and throw the food on. I don't want to mess with assembly, and many people are in the same boat as me. If you are in a place where your table is going to be up for an extended period of time, like your home, your back porch, your patio, then that's going to be great. I think that I would highly recommend this. If you're wanting to take this table with you on camping trips and off to other venues, then I think that the portability of this is just not reasonable, and that's just my opinion. I've given you the pros, I've given you the cons, so that you can make a well-educated decision if this griddle table is for you.